I thought it was very interesting that he said left foot, right foot, levitate, when in fact, the one time that you're dancing and you don't really have to bother where your feet are being placed is when you're levitating and you don't actually need to place your feet anywhere. Hello, everyone, it's Micah. Welcome to our Monday reaction series. This will be airing on Christmas Day. So if you celebrate, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a relaxing holiday break if that applies to you, and I hope you're having a great celebration with family and friends also if that applies to you. This week we're going to be doing our level best to pretend like the holidays aren't happening and go through our what is now usual cadence. This is our third week of the relaunch. I'm very excited to get into this third week. On Mondays we are going backwards from the present, and on Tuesdays we're going forward from the distant past with the number one chart singles of each year. Going backwards, we've made it all the way back to the ancient days of 2021. So yeah, we're just in our third week. So far we've looked at Morgan Wallen as the number one song of 2023, and Glass Animals, who had the number one song of 2022. In 2021, our number one song of the year was Levitating by Dua Lipa featuring DaBaby. And one thing I found out in researching this is that the song itself did not actually go number one at any point. It peaked at number two, but evidently due to the consistency of the song and its chart performance, it managed to be the number one song of the year without actually going number one itself, which is a remarkable accomplishment. I've heard the song and I like the song, so I'm going in with some biases. I'm not very familiar with the music video, so I will be adding some commentary there if I find anything in particular to comment on. So Dua Lipa broke onto the scene back in 2017, 2018 here in the U.S. with her song New Rules, and it introduced us to her approach, which is very big pop dance music with an intimate flair to it. So while she's making these big records, she also really does appear to be talking directly to an individual person about an individual situation at the same time. It doesn't seem overly broad like a lot of pop songwriting can seem at times. So she toes that line very well, in my opinion, and including with this song. Although this song is a little closer to just being big pop songwriting, like skywriting from an airplane is what I'd liken it to, where you can only have time to do one really big message that everybody can understand. This is closer to that than the more intimate and personalized songwriting of New Rules and some of the other things she's done. But here I am reacting to a song that's not even playing. Let me shut up and listen to the song and watch the video. Join me. And there appears DaBaby for his rap feature. That is a very solid piece of songwriting. She gives you and you're going to hear me say this a lot, I've been saying it every single week, a hip-hop inflected vocal delivery where she's singing, but she's also being sing-songy with the way she's approaching it. And there's obviously a call and response type of atmosphere being fostered here with the double hand claps that come after she spits out her first line of the song, and then again after she spits out her second line of the song. And again, she engages directly with the camera in the video, and she's saying something as if she's saying it directly to you, and you believe it. She's basically inviting her romantic interest to join her for this ride, which for her feels like levitating. And it's simple and effective, and I love the conciseness of it. And I just realized that the elevator, the Art Deco elevator dial in the music video is the TikTok logo. So I mean, this is a perfect song for the TikTok era. She ran through the entire verse in like 20 seconds, and then went right into the chorus, and here we are, less than a minute into the song, and we're already to the rap feature. This is a highly, highly condensed song. Okay, so the rap feature, he clocked in under 40 seconds. He got his message across. He did one of those very traditional rap features where he spends a lot of time talking about himself and how great he is, doing some quick name checking with the artist, and just kind of briefly touching on what the song is talking about, acting in the role of the romantic interest, dipping his toe in that without, it's not like it's a duet. It's not, definitely not Nelly and Kelly Rowland for sure. This is very much him dipping the toe in saying, okay, this is me playing the role very briefly of this person you're interested in, but mainly this is about me breaking into this song. It's more of a meta moment of him saying, hey, look at me, I'm the person featured as the I'm the featured artist on this record. So it definitely works in service of the festive and fun and meta nature of the song and the music video, or the music video in particular, with the TikTok logo actually in the video itself. So this, to some degree, seems to be a celebration of culture, of the Gen Z culture of the moment. It's not. I mean, ostensibly the subject matter is being interested in someone and feeling and making that person making you feel like you're levitating. One note on the rap, and I don't know whether this was intentionally divergent from the imagery, but I thought it was very interesting that he said left foot, right foot, levitate, when in fact the one time that you're dancing and you don't really have to bother where your feet are being placed is when you're levitating, and you don't actually need to place your feet anywhere. So that seemed like a bit of a contradiction, but it could have been him playing with the idea of levitating itself. But I thought that was funny. So this song has completely devolved into just a party, and that's appropriate. This is a very party centric song, and we're basically just getting different shades of, we're getting a revamp, a redo of the chorus, and we're getting different little riffs with a small chant from Dua Lipa on this part, and then another more sing-songy semi-bridge type of thing happening. It just seems like we're going to coast the rest of the way without any formal song structure, and for a party record, that works really well, especially if you're going to cram it into a TikTok time span, which apparently is the intent here. Let's finish it. Created with TikTok. If anyone knows about the creation of the behind the scenes on how this was created with TikTok, what that actually means, did they crowdsource? I mean, this looks like a very put together music video, so I'm just interested to know what it means for this to be created with TikTok. Did they just live stream the whole thing and have everything set up in a very elaborate way so that it broadcast on TikTok, and then they recaptured that back as the official music video? I'm just spitballing. I have no idea what that actually means, that it was created with TikTok, but it definitely seems to be created for TikTok. I could see any 5 to 10 second snippet of this track being broadcast as a short on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. And it's a great song. It has a really great hook. It has, and I like the way that Dua Lipa plays with the hook. There's a part where she slows the hook down and just sings it slower, and all the music slows down. And then there's the part where the music drops out and it becomes a semi-acapella presentation of it. The last 2 minutes of the song, like I said, are basically just one big party, riffing off of the groundwork that was laid in the first minute. So really the meat of the song's in the first minute, and then there's just 2 minutes of partying afterwards, which is very appropriate for the type of song it is. It's a happy song. It celebrates the joy of a new romantic interest in a really fun way. So, you know, mission accomplished. I don't know that I would have guessed that it would have been the number one song of an entire year. I guess I'm used to number one songs being a little more, having a little more gravitas, if you will, like a song that resonated so well with people that it held on for multiple weeks on the charts. I think for me that's what I'm more used to seeing as the number one songs of the year, and and this is certainly the most fun song we've listened to so far out of all the number one songs of the calendar years that I've listened to, and there haven't been many yet, so I don't have a large sample size yet. But yeah, great song, and you know, I like Dua Lipa, and I like what she's doing. Next week we're gonna go back to 2020, where The Weeknd had the number one song. If you want some a little more heavy subject matter, The Weeknd is going to more than deliver that for us next week with the number one song of 2020. So until then, I hope you continue to explore the channel, and please put in the comments anything you think I missed about this song, or any additional commentary. Please feel free to drop in requests for songs that you would like me to see me react to, and I will definitely take those under advisement, and I hope to create a regular segment where I'm reacting to requested songs as opposed to just picking my own. And I guess that's about it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember to make